I always wanted to get into business and entrepreneurship. However, was always scared of the big leap of faith. Having always been employed and working, it was obvious, like most people, to break free and have the ultimate freedom, control over my time, with the ability to do what I want to, really want to do passionately. Like most starts, my first business was also a part-time affair, juggling between a job security and trying out something with the super hope that it will click. My first business was Wedding Bells, where we provided all types of wedding management services to esteemed clients from various backgrounds. It was a fantastic experience to add value to people's lives on one of their most important days of their lives, that is their wedding day. From managing photo shoots, both indoors and outdoors, exotic locations to videography with amazing poses, to finalizing lip-smacking food menu, to getting exotic locations for the wedding, some in the city, some outskirts. All in all, it was going amazing overall. But as things have it all the time, the good times pass and some harsh realities come in front. Since we were newcomers, clients from outside our friend circle started drying up, and we were slowly and steadily getting onto a no business schedule. To top this up, there were 3 huge blunders we committed: photos and videos getting corrupted, and a caterer giving a no-show in the morning of an international level event. As luck would have had it, things started looking very gloomy, and we had to take a call on the sustenance of our business model to beat the stress that was getting developed inside me. After a mutual decision to move on from Wedding Bells, with my partner Jagdish Kulabani, ventured onto more businesses just to find the right thing and right business suitable for me. Must say that these were trying times, as I was desperate to find the right business suited for me and was investing a lot of time on different businesses and experimenting with myself without the knowledge of it at all. I was in a virtual flow, going with the wind, possibly in every direction, just to find the perfect fit. Although all the starts were more than a pleasant experience, the sustenance was always an issue. Started with Bread Pit, a startup for bakery products, as I personally loved bakery items and savories with Bhargav and Gauri. Started with WB Travels and Solutions with Jagdish and Karan, as the Ola Uber boom happened. Invested a hefty amount into the business. Started with Phoenix to arrange customized trips for groups with long-time buddies Prathamesh, Sid and Vijay. And the story really continued in a similar manner as it did with Wedding Bells. A sinusoidal curve, but ultimately going down and not coming up in spite of a lot of time, money and efforts invested in them. You can imagine the amount of stress that must have developed inside due to all of these starts and failures. Had this constant discussion within myself as to what will click, as I tried different things and nothing worked, and stress level reached on an altogether different level. Finally, in October 2017, gave it a full-time try, as after a careful analysis of my previous businesses, where I was giving only less than half the attention, as I had to secure and safeguard my full-time job. So finally, end of September 2017, took the leap of faith and jumped into the ocean of entrepreneurship without a life jacket. Slowly started feeling the difference as I could give full-time focus on my small business, and this time I was more confident with FAPL Consultancy Private Limited, a CSR and marketing management consulting firm. Slowly got cracking onto some big brands and started to feel more confident about the work and its success story around. To handle a pan-India project covering 1,000 plus branches remotely with just 3 of us in the team required some efforts, and we could conclude the project in a mere 45 days. Clients and customers became readily available for us to explore business together, and things started really looking good. As confidence started building up, took a leap and shifted office from the outskirts of our Mumbai city to a prominent location of Mumbai, and this changed our course as well. Started getting clients and partners to visit us in office, which was a huge step for us and FAPL all together as a small brand alongside my partner Karan. Stress was just looking to leave me, but when all looked bright and sunny, and when FAPL was just looking to scale operations, the pandemic hit all of us. With most of our FAPL's operations being on ground, we were badly hit. We had to really go back to our drawing boards virtually and rediscover our business model completely. At the same time, I personally realized that personal brand building is crucial for success, as we as individuals first know our connects and later our businesses get introduced to them through us. Hence, it becomes imperative to have the right personal branding created on online mediums. Started with my website kaustubghosh.com and later launched onecheersup.com to spread smiles and touch lives and be able to create a small difference in their lives. Help me reconnect with old long lost buddies, friends, colleagues and partners. Benefited me a lot. I started getting a lot of queries and interactions increased. The lockdown was simply a blessing in disguise for me. Gave me time to refocus my energies on what really is working and what is not. Could reorganize my commitments, projects, streamlined everything so that it freed up some more time for myself. Some of the simple hacks used by me were: perform, review, take actions, and sticking to the decisions taken enough until we realize that it isn't working anymore. Never lost hope, always kept trying and finding the best thing that suited me and my passions. Long-term vision, and the vision was to find something that keeps me busy without I having to bother about time. Meditation, yoga, and the consciousness in my living that I started practicing from March 2020. As I look back at my entrepreneurship journey of last 5 years, I'm reminded that we must keep discovering ourselves if we get stuck, and taking corrective and quick actions so that we do not keep sinking in quicksand. I've realized this, practiced this, and finally can say that I could beat stress developed due to non-performance of our small businesses when especially we have started it with a bang. I'm not saying that we shouldn't stick around with our businesses. if it doesn't give us the desired results after a point in time. But what I want to stress on is sticking around the business without a clear, adaptive business vision. This was my story. Would love to know yours. If your story matches with mine, let's connect and let's discuss the challenges together, and let's come out of the closet together. Thanks a lot for watching and listening.